We are back with Keke Palmer. More congratulations are in order. Since the last time I've seen you, you were a mom. Congratulations.
Yes!
There you go. Leo? Is Leo?
Leo, my little Leo, he is the best. He's turning actually 2 next month.
Oh, fantastic.
They grow up so fast.
Do one tear. Now do one tear. That's fantastic. Congratulations on this. You also, you wrote a book.
Yes.
You wrote, is a memoir.
Master of Me, yeah.
Did you enjoy the process?
I enjoyed the process. It was rushed. You know what I mean? I actually was writing Master of Me at the same time as I was filming one of them days. So it was very intense schedule. You know, I even had to ask for a couple of extensions and stuff like that. But other than that, it's always good, I think, when you have time to kind of think about your experiences.
Yes.
It brings upon more realizations.
Do you feel as though you had a good memory for your experiences?
That's the thing. I kind of was like, oh, wait a minute. I was traumatized. You ever look back at a memory and start realizing, oh my gosh, it was horrible. You know, like that happened a few times.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Did you ever reach out to people, not for the horrible experiences, but maybe just the ones you lived through and just check your memory? Were you ever like, hey, did it happen this way?
Yeah, I actually do that a lot because I find I'm one of those people where my memories like fall into the dust. It's like they went into the trash bin in my brain. And so I'll ask people like, did you remember when I used to be saying this? Do you remember how I used to love so-and-so? What did I say that day? And it's like, girl, if you don't remember, why would they? It's not even their life.
I know. That all you remember is you told somebody, you don't remember what you told them, you just know they were there.
Literally.
Yeah. It's a good memory to, I'm always so jealous of people who, you know, they write these memoirs and they're like, and I always kept a journal. And I'm like, you kept a journal?
I've always, honey, I am the,
really?
Let me tell you what's so great, okay? First of all, y'all remember Moesha?
Yeah.
You know the show. So in Moesha, in the beginning or in the end, Moesha would be writing her journal, like, and she's writing her journal. So when I was about 12 years old, I was working with Babyface, and he said, I have somebody that wanted to meet you because everybody knows I love Brandy. She comes out, and that's not even the exciting part. Obviously, it's like, oh my gosh, Brandy girl! The exciting part is she pulled a Moesha move, and she gave me my very first journal.
Get out of town.
Yes!
Wow.
And she was like, you need to write in this, you need to keep this in your memories of your life. You just need to, you know, tell yourself everything. And I kept that journal up until I couldn't write any more pages. And I've been journaling since I was 12.
Get
all 'cause of
out of
Moesha.
here. That's amazing.
Yes, and it's so good. I know it's so cliche, but honestly, you gotta remember your life. You gotta tell yourself about your life, and you gotta be in control of the narrative of it. Like, I'm always trying to figure out how to reframe. You would call it delusional, but I call it inspirational.
I want to ask you how often you get approached about a viral moment you had. You were shown a photo of Dick Cheney.
Yeah.
And you, which is, I'm jealous of this, you did not recognize it. And you were also very polite, and you said, sorry to this man.
Yeah.
Which is a lovely framing, because it was, you know, I do believe it came from a place of politeness. I don't think...
Genuinely.
Yes.
In that moment, I just knew I probably shouldn't know him, and I don't know him. I'm sorry to this man, you know? And it's so strange. I mean, it's the most, I would have never expected that to become like this viral thing. And people absolutely ask me, sorry to this man. They were like, sorry to this man. Even I've done commercials or movies, and they're like, you think there's a way that you can fit in sorry to this man? I'm like, there's no man to say sorry to. You know, it's very unique experience.
It is, you know, I will say that I think the reason it endures for me, it is so endearing watching you in the most politest way. I do think, like, if anybody ever said it about me, I would go jump off a building. What's Leo into? What is your son into these days?
He's into Helper Cars cartoons.
Helper Cars cartoons?
Honestly, he's obsessed. It is cartoon cars, 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 cars. You just in movie. I try to make the words up because I don't know what they're saying. It's like an old sitcom, you know, theme song. But he loves cars, any type of cars things. He loves Blippi.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all know Blippi. Anybody got babies? Love Blippi. He also likes to sing.
Oh, really?
Yes, he does.
Oh, that's great.
My son sings, guys. It's the cutest thing.
Can you tell? Is that too young to know if they're good at it?
Perfect pitch. Absolutely perfect pitch.
By the way, I already just went to the future, and you're saying that to an agent at a casting call.
Oh, honey. I mean, in a perfect world, you know, I host the show Password.
Yes.
With Jimmy Fallon.
Yes.
Love him. In a perfect world, I see my son being like, hello, in 30 years, it's Leotis Jackson. You're watching Password. Like, that would be, I just love that idea of, you know, the family business. But I mean, if he grows up and says he wants to play baseball, I gotta let it happen.
That's so nice that you will also give up entertainment for another hugely successful field. What a wonderful mother you're gonna be.
Exactly.
You can walk away. You can walk away from the arts as long as you're a professional baseball player.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. No. It is always so wonderful to see you. Thank you so much for being here, Kiki. Congrats on the film. It's so fun.
Thank you.
Kiki Palmer, everyone. One of Them Days is in theaters everywhere this Friday, January 17th. Stick around. We're right back with Sarah Sherman.